Hey, Lark fans, it's John Bollinger, the Chief Experience Officer here with the Bismarck Larks, and I am here with everybody's fan favorite player, the true, as we all know him, Mr. Lark in these parts, Wyatt Ulrich. Wyatt, how the heck are you, man?
I'm doing great out in East Coast now, so it's a lot different than Bismarck, but I'm fine.
Yeah, well, in Minnesota, a little different than it was at St. John. So, we always like to ask that around here. The weather question. We saw a -1 is coming up on Thursday here, so winter's setting in. But how is that East Coast in Virginia weather treating you? What's it like over
Yeah,
there?
I'm loving it. It's not the Midwest anymore. I mean, we've are taking that East Coast snowstorm a little, but it's not the Minnesota North Dakota snow cold. I think before Christmas break, I was still in shorts, so like that's December. I was still almost loving it in 40 to 50 degrees sometimes. But yeah, right now we got like 2 inches of snow out there, I think, and 35 degrees this morning. So I mean,
All right. Yeah,
not
so it's
terrible.
still a little cold, but not North
Yeah,
Dakota, Minnesota level. So
I'm used
that's
to
good.
this.
Yeah, and you'll actually get to have a spring season, which will
Yeah,
be nice.
good point.
Yeah. So, well, man, I got to ask you this. I know a lot of our fans, know your story, and again, it's a pretty incredible one. Obviously, at St. John's University as a freshman, again, Division III program, came on with the Larks as a temp player. I mean, just a 10-day contract for 3 straight years. We could never get coach to give you a full until the last one, but now you've turned that opportunity and what you did with the Larks. I mean, you have almost all the records at St. John's. You hold a ton of records with us and in the Northwoods League, and now you're playing D1 baseball at the University of Richmond, which is just so cool, man. So I gotta ask you this: what's been the biggest difference from again the St. John's University program to now playing again at the Division I level so far this offseason?
The biggest difference would probably be like I would say the level of commitment towards baseball. Whereas at St. John's, don't get me wrong, we were always doing baseball in the spring and the fall, working out and stuff like that. But now that we have coaches always asking us like to do these certain things, they're telling us to lift at 9 in the morning every day and then eat, go back and have practice for 4 hours and then have class at night. It's just I'm always on a schedule compared to St. John's where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go work out now, or all right, it's practice time. Whereas now the D1 is a 9 to 5 job, it seems like.
Yeah. How do you how well what's the what are your how your teammates, man? Like I mean, do you see kind of the talent around you too? I mean, is it a would you say it's comparable maybe to the Larks roster? Is it I mean
Yeah,
it's a step up or where how would you compare the level of play?
it's exactly like you said. It seems like I'm playing in Northwoods for practice every day because we actually have like we're all grad transfers. It seems like half our roster is fifth years. It seems so. We
Okay.
have a lot of old guys, so I'm not the only one, which is cool. Like I have a lot of friends that are my age and I can talk with and hang out with. But it's a lot harder now to find close like meet like new friends here like through school because I haven't even been on campus for class once. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a different feel with all this going on, but still a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, tough year, I think, yeah, for anybody that's in school with COVID and
Exactly.
everyone's had to adjust. But yeah, man, again, if anyone can do it, I know it's you, and I can't wait to follow you this spring and see what you can accomplish. The other question we get asked a lot, and I'm curious about, and just asked you before, but obviously this will be your final season unless something crazy happens. You have to eventually graduate someday, Wyatt.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
unfortunately, as fans know, you cannot come back and be a Lark, which stinks. But I read every rule I could. I'm trying to get you back, but we just can't have you, well, because of eligibility. But what's next for you, man? Because again, if you come out and have a season like you've done in college, like you've done with the Larks, I know that the draft is always something. Every kid wants to play professional baseball and go to that next level. I mean, where do you see or your goals are for this season and obviously leading for the July draft? What's your hopes and expectations?
Yeah, like you said, my hopes is to get that draft call, but it's going to be very hard with how old I am and figuring out like where I'll be in this lineup kind of thing and just rolling with the play of baseball. I mean, my goal, if I don't play baseball next year, I say it's not a failure, but it'll hurt. So I think either I'll play independent ball if nothing works out with affiliated ball. But yeah, the goal right now, of course, is play really good this spring, make a conference championship with Richmond, and go really far in the tournament, and then worry about myself from there because this is going to be a fun ride. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just going to have a lot of fun because I shouldn't be playing baseball still.
Yeah. Well, dude, no, I mean, that's the right attitude. And again, man, I think, God gives people certain talents, right? And things out of our control. But, when it comes to the things that can be controlled, you're still one of the guys that I've always looked up to for just your hard work, man, your commitment, and truly, the care you had for this community. And it was bigger than baseball, right? You became a part of this team, and anywhere you go, that's who you are. So if there's ever again, you got the talent, and then plus, that locker room quotient, man. If I could tell any pro team or any independent team that's going to be looking at you, why Wyatt Ulrich, those two things, outside of your talent's amazing, but your work ethic and your character, man, are two of my favorite things. And it's everything we are, and you should be so proud of what you've accomplished. So kudos to you, brother.
For sure. That means a lot, John. Thank you very much.
Well, on that note, I have a big announcement I wanted to share with you and with our fans today. So again, like I said, this year I could not find a way to get you back on the roster, right? It's not in the rules. And I know you want to go play independent ball, so getting you back as a coach this year probably is not in the cards too. But again, if afterwards, if that's where you want to go, you need to call us because you got a spot here in our team. But what I would like to ask you is if you would potentially, if it can depend on your schedule, we want to get you back for one game because we want to celebrate something with you. We are starting a Larks Hall of Fame officially. And we thought, man, if we're going to start a Hall of Fame, who better fits being the first inductee to the Larks Hall of Fame? And it was a unanimous vote here in our office, but we want Wyatt Ulrich, Mr. Lark, to be the first inductee ever to the Hall of Fame of Bismarck Larks.
Heck yeah, I'll try my best to get there. I will figure out something.
All right. Well, we'll plan dates offline. We'll try to get something you can come out and celebrate with our fans. But I wanted to show you this too. This is what we're going to be doing this summer. If you're okay with it, maybe I forgot to talk to your agent or whatever. But I'm going to share my screen here real quick. Can you see this?
Oh my God.
To celebrate your Hall of Fame induction, we are going to be doing a Wyatt Ulrich superhero bobblehead.
Oh my God.
You are Mr. Lark, brother.
Oh, thank you so much. That is awesome.
So, honestly, it looks just like you. Number 2, we got your swing there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's sweet.
So so you'll obviously we got a couple we'll set aside for you and the family. And then fans will be able to go to Shields this summer. And if they go in and again, like kind of like our promotion in the past, go in, spend $25, they'll be able to get there. There's only 500 Wyatt Ulrich bobbleheads. Then we're going to have some specialty ones at the ballpark that night for some fans too.
Awesome. God, I love the Larks. You're awesome, John. That's so cool.
You got your own bobblehead, dude. It's happening.
Oh my God, I can retire now. I got my bobblehead. Call it,
dude. Number 2. So number 2 is going to be a part of the Hall of Fame. Number 2 is going to be a retired number. So
that's sweet.
So you're the only one to wear it. And then I think Cole, we had one of the guys wore it after you left this year. We made sure he knew how special it was, but after that, no one's going to wear 2 again.
Wow.
Man. It's a retired number. So
thank you very much. I got the jersey right here too, so I'll make sure to bring it.
Well, awesome. Yeah, that's a one of a kind now. You won't see another one of those. So
awesome. Hey, thank you so much.
Dude, no, thank you for everything. And maybe a sign, if you could maybe share with fans to wrap it up, just any last memory or just last thing you'd like to say again to our fans. Obviously you've meant so much to us and to them, but what is there anything you'd like to say to the fans of the Larks with this induction coming up?
We're family. It just means a lot. I knew I was going to be in Bismarck sometime. I didn't know when, and now I'm for sure going to be there very soon because you guys are just so awesome. take Bismarck as my second home, like I always say, and I love all of y'all because I don't know what else to say. I was there for 4 years and I love it so much. I love all
Well,
of you.
well, we loved having you here, and again, we're really proud. If anyone's gonna, be the face of the Hall of Fame and what we represent, man, it's Mr. Lark himself, dude. You carried yourself. You played hard. You got better every year, and you did it with the best character, a smile on your face, and always caring
Yeah.
about our fans and the community, and we appreciate that, man. So,
Thank you.
well, with that, I will let you get. I'm sure you got to go practice or get back
Yep.
to study for a test or something. So we'll sign off. But Wyatt, great to see you, man.
Yeah,
I'm so
thank
glad to
you.
hear things are well, and keep us posted on how things are going there. And we will be following you this spring. So
For sure. Thank you very much.